Hello, everybody. Good morning. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. I am just going to give you guys this word. It is a word, fresh word slash also not a fresh word. It's a word I've been waiting for confirmation on for some time, and I received confirmation this morning. So right when I woke up, I wrote it down, and I'm so excited to give you this word. It is a kingdom marriage word. And I think whoever who resonates with this is going to be really happy. So I'm just here to be obedient, and I would encourage you guys, if you feel like this word is for you, please don't forget to confirm with God if really it's for you, so that you don't get excited and then get disappointed. But you won't get disappointed regardless. This could be your word, maybe later on in the future, but most likely, if this word is for you, it's for right now. And yeah, before I babble too much, let's get into the word. So, also, don't mind my voice. I just recovered properly. My throat is still a bit in the recovery process. So whoever this word is for, the general message right now is that there's going to be reunions happening. There's reunions happening. Communication is coming in. Connections, restoration in the love sector, in kingdom marriages. There's going to be restoration in this season. Sorry, that's my daughter. It's going to be reconnections in this season, and God is bringing people together. So get ready, get excited. I hope you are preparing. God has also been revealing to me that a lot of this separation was for purification and sanctification. God has been preparing both of you to be ready for this reconnection. He is purifying you and your spouse, and He is restoring who you are as individuals before you come together. So that's what the separation was for. It was to prepare you. But this message is not only for those people who already know who their spouse is, and you've interacted before, but God had to separate you. It's also for those people who don't know who their spouse is. I was given both scenarios: the scenario of people who know who their spouse is, and the scenario of people who don't yet know who their spouse is, and this is when they are coming together. So I'll start with the first revelation I got. It was I'll explain both dreams. It was two dreams actually. The second dream was from today that got the final confirmation, and then the first dream was from a while ago. So let me just head to the first dream. Hold on. Okay, I can't really find I can't find where I wrote the other dream, so I'll just say it from what I remember. And it was just a short scenario. So what had happened was, it was a place where people were gathering, right? This is already like a symbol that God is saying that we're entering into a season. And the other confirmation that we're entering into that season, it's not only one group of people, there's multiple people who are reuniting, is that it was like a boarding house kind of thing, but we're all in the kitchen. So the kitchen is symbolic for preparation, right? So people were arriving at the kitchen side of the boarding house. And I remember in that dream, there was a man who was so eager to meet one of the ladies. I was the lady in this case, but I know this lady is not just me. It's symbolizing all the people who are getting this connection. And this man was talking. You know how, like, on those TV shows, like for example, like TV shows. This one symbolically was like we refer to as the perfect match. I don't know if you've heard of that show before, but in this dream was referred to as the perfect match. And you know how in those shows people can be like talking, like those interview things, and the voice is running in the background, like what they're thinking in their head in those moments. Yes. So what was happening for this guy, he was saying that in this season 2 of the perfect match, he really has his eyes set on the person, which was me in this dream, and saying that he hopes it doesn't ruin his chances by making sure he is bold and making it known that he is set for this person. But he just knows that in his heart, he from the previous season, he knew that I was the one for him, and he just wanted to make that known to me and to express his love to me. in this coming season. So your person, because of the previous, this is for people who are reuniting with their person. They know who their person is. They went into separation. Your person knows that you're their perfect match. This season too, they're just coming to love you. God has purified them and restored them spiritually, and now they're ready to love you. They're coming in and they're a bit nervous. They're not really sure how you're going to receive them. I remember that's the part he also mentioned. He said that he's just not sure how I'm going to receive them, but they're coming in to love you. They're not afraid to love you anymore. They just want to love you and give you all that you deserve, because they have finally been renewed in Christ and they know how to love you now. God has taught them how to love you, and the experiences you've had together taught them how to love you. And your previous experiences was necessary before the separation. Maybe yes, it did not go well, it did not go as planned, but the previous experience was also necessary, that you and him can understand each other better, and so that it was more of confirmation to him that there is no one else like you, and that you truly are their person. So as much as the separation might have hurt, yes, that separation was important, and is truly what has reassured them that you are their person. Aside from God also advocating for you guys on your behalf, he has reignited that love in your person. And so when they do come in, they're coming with pure intentions. They're coming with only you in their heart. They're coming loving you, with the mindset of loving you. Aside from that, the person was in the kitchen. People were like, he was making breakfast. Randomly, he's making breakfast. That could be important for someone. It could also just be another indication towards preparation, that he is preparing. But I just know he was making breakfast, and then I had gone to stand outside with one of the girls. We were just standing there chatting and waiting for the other group of people to come. But all I know is that during this scene, this person kept coming and trying to interact with me, like the man kept coming to try and interact with me. So even when I went outside, he came outside and offered me some bread, buttered bread. That's just another symbol that this person is coming to nurture you, to love you, to treat you sweetly. Like like someone giving you buttered bread is just symbolic of abundance, like an abundance of love is coming in, and good tidings, in other words. And then bread could also symbolize abundance in terms of wealth. Someone could be coming to take care of you financially and to provide for you when they come in. So that could also be something to look out for. And a part I forgot to mention in the initial recording is that when this person came to give me bread, right, they were speaking in French at that point, and they were speaking to me in French, and I responded in French too. I was like, merci beaucoup. I responded in French, but I don't typically talk French to anyone around me. I don't typically speak French. So I had to look up, like, what does it mean to speak in a foreign language in a dream? Like, you speak in a language that you don't normally speak in. And one of the answers I came up with is that it's just also a sign of incoming happiness, a sign of joy, and a sign of progress. So this is like joy and happiness and progress that could be coming in your relationship. I went back to the kitchen, and this person came to hug me from behind, and they kissed my neck, but not like in a sexual way, more so in a sensual way, like more so happy to have me in their arms type of thing. They were not trying to advance or do anything sexual with me in that moment, but it was more so like as a public display of affection towards me, if that makes sense. Like, because there's a lot of people around me, so you going to hug someone from behind and kiss their neck is you obviously showing people, like, okay, I may be here, but this is my person, right? So this may be something that is happening also in front of a lot of people. It's something that you wouldn't have to question. It's not something someone's gonna hide from people. Everyone is going to know that this person loves you so much and that you're their person. So for that part of the word, I don't know what that's for, but don't be afraid. Your person is coming in. You don't have to question it. God has worked on this person. They love you so much. You just need to be careful. There could be counterfeits also during this season, so just be careful. Another part of the dream I had today. So the other part is for people who are now meeting their person for the first time. You may have not met your person, but you're meeting them for the first time. So what happened in this dream, once again, the reason why this dream confirmed the previous one, because this one literally was playing out like one of these shows. This one was it wasn't playing out like the perfect match, but it was also like a matchmaking type of thing. This one was playing out like the what's that show called? I just know I didn't hear the word of the show in the dream like the previous one. But I recognized it when I woke up. I think it's called Love is Blind. So what had happened was, yeah, these two people were like in a Love is Blind type of episode. So the girl was, excuse me for lack of better words, she was disabled, not necessarily disabled. She was short. She was a little people, right? She was a little person, and the guy was not a little person. He was a little overweight. Um, but he wasn't that tall either. So these people were talking to each other. They had never met each other before. They were talking. This was already symbolic of communication coming in. Communication is coming in for both parties. So communication is coming in, and so they were talking and talking, and they got along so well. They clicked instantly, like there was no question about it. So these people were talking, and they got along so well that they were actually the first people in the season to decide they wanted to meet each other, right? They were the first perfect match, for lack of better words, the first match of the season. But as they were getting ready to see each other, the crew was a bit worried, because they hadn't really had such a situation before. They're worried that, oh, maybe because she's a little person, the guy might think twice, when they actually meet each other, and and the like. One of the crew was comparing, like, oh, like, for example, for us, because he was also a little person, so it's like, for us, for one of us, like, when you just take one step, just walking, for example, it means a lot of steps for the little person, so you have to walk slower, and those are some of the little nuances people could get mad at. So this is just symbolic of the people around you. More often than not, the people around you may not even think you would be a good match. They may discourage you. They may put all the reasons why you guys aren't meant to be together. They might try to make you feel like you're not meant to be together. But remember, God has the final say, and He is the one running your union. So just be mindful of that and keep a lookout. That could be something that happens when these unions are coming together. But the girl was so excited. The guy was so excited. So when they finally got to see each other, those issues didn't matter at all. The guy was actually relieved that she was shorter than him, and he was really happy because he wasn't that tall a guy. The girl didn't even care at all about how he looked like. She was just happy to have found her person. So this is just to remind you guys to be confident in yourself. Be confident regardless of your flaws, regardless of what you think could set you back in the dating world, because your person is God ordained. God knows why He's brought you guys together. He's going to love you regardless of what you have going on, because this person came from God. There's a reason God brought this person in your life. There's a reason why you guys mesh so well, because it is God ordained. So this is not only confirming your union coming together, you're going to be perfect for each other, and you guys are you're a match made in heaven, basically. So there's nothing to be insecure about, nothing to be worried about. Like, of course, like the dream used someone who was short, a little person, but this is just to show us that we are not perfect people. When we come to each other, when we're coming into these unions, we're not perfect people, but regardless, we're going to be able to love each other anyway, because it's God at the center of these unions. He's the one giving us this kind of love, and those differences is actually ultimately well, our possible insecurities. The lady in this dream wasn't insecure at all about her height. It was other people who were worried, but possible sources of insecurity could actually be exactly what the person finds endearing about you, and that's what's gonna make you so different, because the parts that you wouldn't expect someone to love you for are the exact parts your person loves you for. So be expectant, be ready, stay on your P's and Q's. God is bringing in your people, and I will speak to you guys in the other video. Have a good day or good evening.